Did you see Jimmy Kimmel? Paul George apparently told him that he got pretty wasted on draft night and then had to fly the next day to meet Larry Bird after the Pacers drafted him.
We actually got so drunk my draft
Uh-huh.
in Calgary on, what were they, Kokanees? We had a whole bathtub full of beer.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was
Kokanee, yeah.
Yeah, I was only 18 at the time. Probably not a good idea, but
you weren't
You had
drinking.
a bathtub full of beer.
well, the whole thing was we got
Not
drafted.
just beer,
So I
it's
got
Canadian beer. It's like moonshine.
So yeah, it is. So I got drafted first. Hainsey got drafted. I think it was Ray. Correct me if I'm wrong. He got 13th in Montreal. Was it 13th? He was going to quarterback the power play. So, and I will say this about myself. Now, did I have the amount of success I wanted to have in the NHL? Absolutely not. But I will say this: I had all the right intentions. Like even my mindset at the time was I actually worked out the day of the draft. Like the day before the draft, I was actually in the gym working out.
Were you
So I wanted
burning
to
off?
make sure.
Was that energy? Was that
No,
like
I just wanted to make
nervous
sure.
energy?
It was part of my routine. I wanted to make sure I was doing all the right things. But I
Nice.
said to Hainsey, and Hainsey liked to have a good time. I said it's not a good look on us because Calgary's a small city. If we get drafted and at 18 years old, all of a sudden we're running around town like idiots and we're at bars and everything else, because you can get rowdy in Calgary.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Very easily.
Especially that it was June. The sun doesn't go down in Calgary in June. Is that late June till like 11:30, almost midnight?
Like if you
Long day.
for some reason want to go to
Amazing.
Canada ever, you go to the rodeo in the Stampede in Calgary.
Yes.
Okay.
Might be
Stampede in Calgary.
one of the best times of your
All right.
life.
Seriously.
No, seriously.
Calgary's one of those cities that you just
Is this a 48 to 72 hour proposition? Is that what we're looking at?
Calgary Stampede. Yeah, you leave. I mean,
Yeah,
you leave on
can't
a.
stay
No.
longer than 72 hours.
No, the
Got it.
Stampede's
yeah,
unbelievable.
yeah, if you're still
Got
there
it.
after 2 days, you're in big trouble.
Okay.
So what I said to Hainsey was, it doesn't make any sense. It looks stupid. Like
Yep.
I mean, this is not the right message to be sent. And the fact that you can go back to college and I can't, like, we're not doing it. So if we want to have a good time, we'll get beer in the room. We'll just
Right.
hang out, which wasn't the funnest thing to do, but the whole point was just to celebrate. So we got a whole bathtub full of beer. So I'll never forget, we're going beer for beer, and eventually it's just we passed out. Right. My little brother, who's at the time was 18, so he's probably 15, almost 16. Now, he wanted to be part of the good times, and who was I to tell him no, which was, again, not the right thing to do. So he's drinking beers with us.
Irish bar mitzvah.
And my parents were all drunk already because it was the happiest day of their life. They're
course.
crying. I think my mother puked the night before. She was a mess. So we're in the room by ourselves. So I'll never forget, me and Hainsey passed out in a hotel room. We wake up.
With
my
a bathtub full of
my
beer.
brother's the only one still standing at 15. He's eating a BLT watching porn. He rented a porn and ordered room service.
Well, of course he
There
did.
you go.
And he was the only one standing.
Why wouldn't he?
And me and Ron looked at it like, this is draft night. We're stuck in a room with my 15-year-old brother eating a BLT watching
Top of the
Watching
world.
porn.
watching porn.
Wow.
I'm like, we did it, Ron.
Mama, we made it.
NHL, here we come.
We made it.
We made it.
Idiots.